So I'm back on the grind. I'm back here once again, and I'm going back to Logic. Yes, that's exactly right. I am definitely going back to Logic, and it's not for the reason that you guys probably think. But before I go into the whole big spiel of why I'm going back to Logic and such like that, I have to do something first. Small little session. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that in the mix.
Tell the story from a part of a project. Damn, tell the story from a part of a project. I'm thinking we stretching. Had to finesse me a blessing. Run me a bag and I'm back in. I usually be lagging.
Yeah, I had a session with the homie Young Will. Big shout out to him. Let's go ahead and get into the basis of why in the heck I'm going back to Logic. Okay, yes. I am switching back to Logic, and this is for my personal use. It's not necessarily for what I'm doing in the studio. Now, this is no craps given to Pro Tools and any of its audio engines or anything like that. It's solely about workflow. The reason I like Logic Pro X and the reason why I work so fluently in Logic Pro X is because of how fast I am with Logic Pro X. That's simply it. I'm really fast with Logic Pro X. There are so many different ways that I can do things in Logic versus so many different ways that I can do in Pro Tools. Pro Tools, I actually have to think about what I'm doing, how I want to do it. Now, granted, I have gotten faster in Pro Tools, but it's a lot easier to do things in Pro Tools when you have a template versus doing things in Logic right off of the cuff. I've always been fast in Logic, and I've always been able to do things just right off of creativity from Logic than I have been able to do in Pro Tools. Now, instead of me spending thousands of dollars on d.a.w.s plugins, I did actually do the pirate thing.
Oh.
Which I'm not encouraging pirating any kind of software or anything like that, but I did that for my d.a.w.s plugins. But the d.a.w.s plugins only work on Logic. They don't necessarily work on Pro Tools. So Pro Tools, I had to really think outside of the box to do certain things. So all of the plugins that I use that make my life so much easier are on Logic. The plugins that I sometimes use but don't necessarily depend my life upon on Pro Tools. So in a nutshell, it's a lot easier in Logic. That's really what it is in a nutshell. Also, on a side note, I'm actually switching back to Premiere Pro. No, really, I'm switching back to Premiere Pro. Final Cut has been great, but I really like the professionalism of Premiere Pro. So let's get on with the rest of the stuff. Also, I found a new anime. This is actually pretty good. It's replacing my Sword Art Online situation. So I was gonna finish it last night, but I just waited until the next day. It's somewhat better, but we're back at home. I did a whole entire service with Logic Pro. Came out a whole lot better than what I was doing with Pro Tools. Like I said, it just works. It definitely just works. Everything works out the way I need it to work out. Yeah, so if you like videos like this where I actually take you behind the scenes in what my life is like, just put a like in the comment section. Also, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we do the video just like this. I'm going to set up for my stream, and the stream setup is really messy right now. And it's because I was out of town, and during me being out of town, we had to clean up for the carpet cleaners, which didn't even come. So everything is just all out of whack. I was just amazed that I was able to find this wonderful light up here and that LED wand that has blessed me so much. So with that being said, I am going to clean up and I'm out of here.